Friday Night Baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball comes your way next. Brendan Finnegan, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
So stepping in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home, and he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Royals strand a pair. Royals nothing. At the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week.
Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Into the box now, Jared Quintana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Quintana.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Pruitt gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hey. 2-2.
2-2, count.
Runners off for second. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box,
44.
Kevin Kramer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit on the ground to third.
Go hard, go hard, go
Royals
hard.
got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Royals bats are quiet. Now at the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Pruitt.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting it done.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the settle for just. Ready once again, Mad Dog Pruitt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of it.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now at the plate, Harold Castro. A hit in 2 tries for him so
Now
far.
back, second baseman,
The 1-1.
Harold Castro.
Up. Candelario waits on it, but it's the shortstop that gets there, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-2, the final score tonight.
Here now
The
is our
Detroit
final line
Tigers
score tonight.
jumped out to an
First
early
for the
lead in the
victorious
first and never
Tigers.
looked back. MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball for Alex Mays, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut.
So digging in now, Mad Dog Pruitt. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a powerhouse season in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the...
Stepping up now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
There's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Ready for another chance? Jared Quintana, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. 1-1. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking at his career totals, Quintana carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. They trail it here. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Mad Dog Pruitt, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now in the box, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle a cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to.
Here now
2
is our
pitches,
final line
1
score
out,
tonight.
and that game's on
First
ice.
for the
Well
Victoria
done.
Tigers.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Daniel Norris is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, he's never really put things together like a lot of people in baseball thought he would.
standing in, Mad Dog Pruitt, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Digging in now, Jared Quintana, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
Wow, that's a big time.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch is a called strike, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring. Digging in now for Kansas City, Mad Dog Pruitt. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Castellanos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Ready for another shot now. Mad Dog Pruitt. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Conforto is there, one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spot. Stepping in, Christian Arroyo.
Now batting.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Arroyo.
Down and hits this one on the ground to short. Pruitt is up with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Order go the Tigers. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First offering on its way. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And they have taken the lead. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 36 on the year for him as they jump ahead by 3. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Digging in, Darwin Lugo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Lugo
ready to deliver the full count pitch. Short, hit hard. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Mad Dog Pruitt. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Now batting, the catcher, Jared Quintana.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The Tigers are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
He's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Kansas City Royals used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Anthony Banda earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Keone Kela wraps it up for the save, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa.
A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Houston Astros and the Kansas City Royals. 2 potential X factors in this series right there. The first game is coming up.
Play ball. He's out.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Rounded to short. Pruitt has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
In now, Jared Quintana, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup. Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And that finds the outfield ground for a base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. And he is in there.
Nice hit, that boy.
Hey, after trailing going into the bottom half of the inning, they strike with a 2 RBI base hit right there, Dero.
Yeah, now you know.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. He reached on a single in his first try.
Pruitt.
Hit sharply on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Mad Dog Pruitt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Now batting, Jared Quintana. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And they'll snap one over to first. And the runner back safely. There we go. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quick.
Ready now, Mad Dog Pruitt. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Hard hit.
Okay, stand up.
Just sneaked past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And they have trouble with it in right center. And the runner is in from second. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Derek Fisher will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 21.
Digging in, Jared Quintana. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he will take strike 3 called. And as big an out as you can ask for there as the winning run stays at third with 2 away now. So next to the plate for the Royals, Kevin Kramer. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Scooped up on the backhand. Onto Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they... Digging in and looking for more,
Now
Mad
batting,
Dog Pruitt.
shortstop.
He's working on a
Mad
three-hit
Dog.
ball game right now.
Pruitt.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the line. Count ranges to his right. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the
Our
final.
line score
Houston
tonight.
wrap up
First
their
for the
20th
victorious
road win of
Astros,
the season.
5 runs
Josh
on 14
James
hits.
wins his fourth game. MLB The Show's coverage.
Play ball. Out.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Alan
second.
Bennett, to show you
The
what he did
designated
in
hitter.
May versus what he's
Alan
done so far at the
Bennett.
plate in June. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to...
Digging in, the switch hitter, Mad Dog
Batting
Pruitt.
fourth.
First shot for him
The
here as he
shortstop,
comes in currently
Mad
leading the
Dog
junior circuit in
Pruitt.
hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
0-1 the count. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as
Stand
it
up
looks
right
like
here,
it'll be
stand
good
up, pick
for
it up.
extra bases. Tyson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money
Batting
run
fifth.
producer.
The left fielder, number 26.
The 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Dig, dig,
Line
dig,
and
dig.
fair. That's a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double.
Striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way.
Number 3.
Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Two.
Ball to second. 4. To second for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Tyler White will bat next. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Tyler.
The 2-2.
White.
Taylor made to short. 6. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Miles Straw batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Hit to short. To his left, Pruitt. And that's the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. High in the air out to center field. Straw has a play. And that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Let's go down 1. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Aledmus Diaz. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyler White, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
Boy, they're a base.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. So striding in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean. Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
7-5 tonight's final. The Stros. We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Houston Astros and the Kansas City Royals. The Astros will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next.
Play ball.
Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Drilled on the ground to short. Pruitt scoops it up, throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine. Now at the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manage.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mad Dog Pruitt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now batter.
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. Hit it hard, been lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Royals strand a pair. They're up 2-0. Digging in once again, Mad Dog Pruitt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate, Chris Shaw. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. The 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Strong is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. KC down in order. Into the box now Mad Dog Pruitt, and their runners at the corners now.
Pruitt.
Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The Stros entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit.
Settling in now, Kyle Tucker. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
5-0 the final score today. Kansas City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Colby Allard earned his 5th win of the Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas.
Play ball. He's out.
Digging in, Mad Dog Pruitt comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And there's a base hit on the line. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 26.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. McNeil ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
The first baseman, Ross Moss.
The set and the 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
The 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He set the payoff pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Royals settle for just the 1 inning. Next up for New York, Greg Thompson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Greg Thompson.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. Jake Lamb standing in now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jake Lamb.
A little roller toward the hole. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. They come in ranked in the bottom part of the league in both strikeouts and runs scored. One player told me, "It's frustrating for sure, but more than anything, I feel bad for our pitching staff. They go out every day trying to keep us in ball games, but right now we're putting a lot of pressure on them to be perfect with the lack of run support we're giving them."
Now at the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Pruitt.
Here's the first pitch to him. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Thompson is right there, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Royals go down. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike taken to throw. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the one-out stolen base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mad Dog Pruitt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Two-run blast to straightaway right field. 38th home run of the season for him. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it.
Ready to take his hacks again. Mad Dog Pruitt, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Chris Shaw will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
10-4 the final in this game. New York put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Lance McCullers with his 4th win this season. Jerry's Familia works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight.